See, this year, it's for cruise. Yes, guys, my name is Ebebe, and if you're new on this channel, please consider subscribing, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first person to see my videos when I post them here. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys for tuning into today's video. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys how I apply for a mental health course and how to apply, just basic process and who is eligible to apply. If you've lived in the UK for 3 years or more than 3 years, I think 3 years is the eligibility period you can apply for a funded course. So because I've lived more than 3 years, so I was eligible to apply for a course. So these courses are funded by the government. If you've lived here for more than 3 years or 3 years, you're eligible to apply for this particular course. So the website is People Plus. You type on the website People Plus and list of courses will come out. There are mental health, there are social workers, there are management courses, there are all kind of courses. It doesn't matter if you've studied business administration, you've studied whatever course you've studied abroad or in your country, whatever you had in your BA or your BSc, whatever, but it's free. And you cannot apply for this course if, one, you have not lived in the UK for 3 years. If you lived in the UK for a year or a two, I'm sorry, you are not eligible. But if you've lived in the UK for more than 3 years, you're eligible to apply. And two, people who can apply are people who are working less than 20 hours in a week. So if you're working less than 20 hours in a week, you're eligible to apply for this funded course. And three, people who are eligible to apply are people who are not students. When I mean people who are not students, so if you are here for a study degree, it could be a PhD or a master or a BSc, you are not eligible to apply for this program or for this course. And people who are also eligible to apply are people who earn less than 500 or 800 pounds a month. So it shows that you are not eligible to fund this program. Yeah. And also when you want to apply, okay, I think I should go to when you want to apply. When you want to apply for this particular program, you'll be asked a question. So what sort of questions are they going to ask you? I'll come to that. But first, you will asked to submit some documents. Documents, if you're in the UK, you should be used to the documents that you should apply with or you should submit. One is your BROP. Two is your international passport. Three is your payslip. And I think in this video, I'm going to be thinking of so many things because I have so many things up on my head. So I'm just going to be thinking about it. Like I've said, one, your BROP, two, your international passport, three, your payslip, and how do you apply? So I'm going to be dropping the link to their website on my description box. So you go on their website, you type People Plus, list of courses. It just shows like a menu of what it is you want. If it's courses, you type courses and a list of courses drops down and you pick the one that you want. It could be mental health, it could be social worker, it could be management. Any course that you know that I work with in the UK is on their website and you pick it. Then someone get in touch with you maybe in a week or two. I think that's the maximum period. Someone get in touch with you and they ask you question. How long have you been in the UK? You tell them you've been in the UK for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. They ask you, what are you doing? For me, I was on a dependent visa. My visa was on my husband, so I was on a dependent visa. So I told them I am a dependent visa. My husband is a PhD student, so that's why I'm working here. And they asked, how many hours do I work? I told them I work 15 hours in a week. They said, okay, I have payslip. I said, yes, I have payslip. And international passport, yes, I have my international passport up to date. The BROP, I have proof of right to work in the UK. And other documents that I don't know, I can't possibly remember now, but if I do remember, I'm going to drop them on my description box, what it is that you need to submit. They will get in touch with you. An interview will be made. Yes, I did my first level, my level 1. I wasn't told about maths and English. No. And second, I wasn't told. So it depends on the institution that gets in contact with you, because they have different organizations that they employ to tutor you on whatever program or course you choose to apply for. So when I went for level 3 mental health, I was told I have to do maths and English. Of course, I can't say I'm an olodo, obviously no. So when they said maths and English, I said, can I do this thing? Is this something I can do? I'm not sure I'm going to continue. Is it with 2 children that used to do ping ping ping? I'm not sure I am ready to fool myself. So I told them I would think about it. So when I was got in touch with, they asked me, why do I want you be interviewed? Yes. So an interview was made, and they asked me, why do you want to do a mental health course? I told them I work with the university, so I basically work with students. So I've seen students struggle with mental health issues and they don't want to talk about it, just because, one, I am not a trained or a certified mental health person, so I can't walk up to a student and say you have mental health issues, or I talk about mental health issues to them. That is like infringing on their rights. So I want to do a mental health course, so I'll be certified to talk about mental health issues and create awareness to students as a mental health. And the person who called me to do an interview was so impressed, and she was like, wonderful, and I was ticked. And they told me they're going to send me a link to do my maths and English. Obviously, that was the part that I'm not sure I was ready to go through that lane, because this brain is the Olodo type. Even if it's not Olodo for other things, but for maths and English, I'm not sure I was ready to go through that lane. But I wanted to try, because there was no harm in trying, and that was how I was given the link to do my mental health, maths and English. If you are lucky, you'll be given a trial, maths and English, just for them to test your ability to know 1 or 2 things. I was given the link, and the first time I tried, I failed, obviously. I failed, and the second time I failed, and they told me I have just 3 trials. The third time, I said, if I fail this time, that means my village people are after my life. Then I made sure that I told them the time I will be available to do it. I wanted to do it at night, but they told me, no, I can't do it at night. I have to do it during the day. And I opted out to do it during the day. I had to pay for a childminder to look out for my child while I did that maths and English. Of course, I passed the maths and I passed the English very well, because there were questions that I failed and a few new ones they were added to it. So that was how I passed my maths and English for the mental health. And I think it took about 2 weeks for them to get back to me again. They asked me to submit my documents, which was my BROP, my right to work, my international passport, my payslip, my proof of address, and my employment letter to show that I'm actually working. So I submitted those documents, and a background check was done. I was gotten in touch with that I've passed the check, and a tutor will be in touch with me. So it took another week again. A tutor got in touch with me, and she introduced herself as Mandy. So for some of you, your process might be shorter, so process might be longer, but definitely they will get in touch with you. So my tutor Mandy was in touch with me. She introduced herself to me and told me what to expect and what not to expect. She asked me when it's convenient for me to do my courses. I told them night is convenient because I have kids that are 2 and 1, so they are a bit of struggle during the day, so I have to look out for them during the day, and at night is when I'm able to do it. And not forgetting, I was still working at that time, so I was ready to face it all. When my tutor registered me into a course site where my courses will be outlined, my paperwork will be done, I was able to find myself doing so many things. I had to read them, and every week is a lot of work. You should be able to put your mind that you can do it. It's hard work. It's not a walk in a park, to be honest. You have to tell yourself that you have to do it. If not, you're only putting yourself out there that you are vulnerable and you can't do anything. To be honest with you guys, it's easier for you to tell them how well you are. I mean, to tell them that you can do this and you can do that. Don't put yourself all out and say, yes, I can do it, you know. So I told them what my struggles are, so in case I'm flopping out, they know that this is the reason why I'm doing it. And not to forget, I made sure that I never submitted my assignment or my coursework late, I make sure I'm able to do it. It even resorted to me doing my coursework even when I think at that time I was working with Amazon. When I'm in the warehouse, I have to go to the toilet to do some of my assignments to be able to submit them before the time I'm supposed to submit my assignments. So it was that bad. So you should be able to tell yourself that this is what you're going to do at a particular time and this is what you're going to submit, so it doesn't make you look like you are unserious. I don't know if that makes sense. When I started my coursework, the first week, I was told to submit an assignment. I think I did, and a lot of copy. I went to Google and I was doing copy and paste. Plagiarism was found in my work. I was told to do it again. It was about 86% of it. I was told to do it again, and I did before it was passed to the moderator. So when you submit your work, if your tutor or your supervisor says there's no copy, they can pass it over to a moderator. A moderator is the second person who goes through your work to see that your moderator has not done any sort of partiality on your work before they'll pass it out to say, okay, you've passed that particular coursework. Yeah. So, and every week I was doing that almost every time, like every single time I have to do that every day. Like, I was working in Amazon and it was so difficult. Yeah, so I have to sometimes during my break time, that's when I'm doing my assignments. Sometimes when I'm going to work, I'm doing my assignment on the train, because I wasn't working in Leeds, I was working in Doncaster, like another city. So that was what I was. It took about a year. I started in September 2019 and I finished in November. I finished October 2020. So it took that period of time to be able to do the level 3. For those of you who will be starting off with level 1, you will finish in less than a month. For the level 2, you finish less than 2 or 3 months. And those of you who will be doing level 3, you finish more than a year or less than a year. But mine took more than a year because they have to process my certificates, and obviously I came out with distinction. Yeah, so that, I think that's basically what it is you need to do the mental health course. You don't need like a background course that was done before on science or whatever. What you just need to do is just be able to pass your maths and English and you are set to go. Please, I hope this video is able to help someone who is living in the UK and you are a stay-at-home mom, or you are a mom, or you are someone who is looking to do a course to help boost your career or to help find your way in the career path. I hope you are able to find your way using the People Plus to get your career moved forward. You could do management, you could do social works. I've done mental health level 1 to 3 and I'm a certified mental health personnel or an advocate, and I'm currently doing social work. By God's grace, I'll be finishing soon. If you want to do a management course, you want to work with an organization as a manager or a HR or whatever, with People Plus you should be able to find your career paths and be able to be certified to be an HR personnel or a management or whatever. You should be able to find your way around using People Plus to do any course. Mind you, I will let you know that with People Plus you can't do 2 courses at the same time. You have to finish one before doing the other one. You can't just do 2 courses at the same time. So one has to be signed off as you being certified before you start another one. So you have to get a certificate for one before you've been told or assigned to a organization that will take over your training for whatever course you pick on. To be honest with you, with People Plus, their certificates are recognized in the UK. With anywhere you work, like I am working as a mental health advocate, I'm able to use my certificate to work with the NHS. I don't have to attend a degree, except I have to go to college or go to the university to enhance my degree or enhance my certificate as a mental health level 3. With your certificate with People Plus, you are eligible and your certificate is recognized anywhere in the UK, Ireland, Scotland, wherever you want to use your certificate to work. If you choose to go to the university to enhance your degree on whatever it is you are certified for, you don't have to start from the scratch. It takes you straight to a higher level where you can actually start. If you're going to start from grade 1 or I'm just using grade 1 or grade 2, you don't have to do that. Or you have to start from diploma, you don't have to do that. With People Plus certificates, you can go higher. in ascertaining a diploma, certificate, or degree. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So that's what People Plus do. So you have to be eligible. I will drop their link in my description box. Do well to check it and help yourself in the career path, help yourself in bettering your degree or enhancing your CV, because now my CVs are like smiling sheepishly, because every time I keep doing courses, even if it's 2 months course, I'm willing to take on it just to boost up my CV. That has really helped me a lot. I hope this video is helpful. Please don't forget to share this video. It might help someone who wants to do a free course and they are struggling to find fundings for it. With People Plus, it's easy for you to be able to do your fundings without you paying for anything. Guys for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share this video, like, and drop your comments on what it is that you like about this video, or what it is you want me to throw light on this particular topic. I'll be in the comment section replying every of your questions. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.